주실 수 있나요? 모자를 사면 안 될까요?
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
서로 뺏으려고 실랑이 하는 것 같다. 야, 저거 뭐야?
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey! What'd you do?
어?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook! Emmett!
어?
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
이번엔 밟기만 했네요.
Ow!
분명히
Fix me
처박힐
up.
때가 있을 거야. 영화처럼.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
근데 아빠한테 가야 되잖아 이제. 아, 아빠란다. 할아버지한테. 그 송환장 주러. 이게 뛰는 게 뭐 이래 막 밀려. 런닝머신 뛰냐. 아, 답답하다. 샤크?
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
조스가 아니고 샤크요. 영화 패러디네. 아빠한테 가려면 어딜 가야 되나. 전화를 해봐야 되나? 아, 일단 박사한테 지금까지 상황을 보고를 하자. 박사니까 뭔가 다음 일은 어떻게 될지 알 거야. 야, 아우 뛰는 거 진짜 답답하다. 뭐 이래 뛰는 게.
Psst, Doc!
술이 필요해요.
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
제 할아버지를 봤어요. 키드테는 말인데요. 공책에게부터 하자. 공책을 찾았어요.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
키드테는 말인데요.
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937.
그럼 3시간 동안
3 hours.
하고 온
It's a
거야?
busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
탈옥하고? 비프 만들고 온 거야? 대단한데? 제 할아버지를 봤어요.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
아빠한테 가야 될 것 같은데. 전화를 해봐야겠죠? 아, 전화할 데가 없잖아 근데. 사무실에 있으면 온다고 그랬을까? 여기가 사무실이라 했으니까. 근데 언제 올 줄 알고 아빠가. 어? 얘 왜 들어와?
Hey, cue ball.
술통이다.
What? The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
저거 먹으면 내장이 탈출한다며. 어? 지하로 연결돼 있나 보네. 그럼 저기 어디야? 저 불난데 그 장소 지하랑 여기 지하랑 연결된 것 같은데요?
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
소환장 전달하기
If I could
전에
get my hands on some of those
연료부터 얻어야
barrels, I
되나?
could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator.
I'll keep cogitating.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
야, 막 먹으면 안 돼 이거.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
소금, 파프리카, 파슬리, 칠리가루. 칠리가루?
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
저 엘리베이터인데 썼었죠 제가. 그러면 저거 파이프를 양념 가지러 갈 때 파이프 때리면은 저기서 낙사하지 않을까? 아 완전히는 안 치웠네? 반만 치웠네? 다시 봐봐.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
파이프를 한번 때려볼까? 노공기로 때렸나? 새로 갖다 놓고
Hey, where do you think you're
이
going?
소리는 잘 듣네.
Kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
또 먹어야 돼 이거? 아, 성공할 때까지 계속 먹어야 되는 거 아니야?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
파슬리?
parsley? It might help to complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
됐어. 이때 마티를 못 움직이네. 파이프를 치고 기울어져서 떼굴떼굴. 뭐 어떻게 된 거야? 밑에 있는 애가 뭐 맞았나? 한 번 더 쳐봐봐. 밑에서 처리할 수 있나? 어디다 거는 거야?
Brown residents?
저거밖에 안 되고. 또 해볼까? 다른 거 이용할 게 있나 좀 봅시다. 에미트
Need any help?
Emmett,
Yes?
주방 안으로 못 들어가겠어.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
명판?
For we were born only yesterday and know nothing, and our days on earth are but a shadow. Actually, I won't be born for about 40 years. Excuse me.
You talking to me?
왜 스프가 나무통에 담겨져
Why is the
있어요?
soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
계속 먹어야 돼. 아이고.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
이제 뭐 넣으라고 말도 안 하네.
Eureka!
파이프 때리고. 에미트가 좀 밀고 있나?
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
저 나무 뭐야 저거? 누가 대놓은 거야?
I'll tell the boss. You
우산이야
said
나무야
hello.
뭐야 저거?
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel
뭐
of
이상한데
hooch.
이거?
Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
아니 이거 나무 에미트의 발명품 그래.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
저거를 저기다 거는 신이 없었잖아. 언제 걸린 거야 저거?
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats. I need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail.
이제 에드나가 가져간 거 얻으면 되는 거야? 오케이. 에드나 어디 있습니까? 자전거?
Hey,
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
전에 쓰신다던 이야기는요?
did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
스프 배달을 하신다고요?
Make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane,
이제 고아원에 술
Shady Acres
배달하는
Rest
거야?
Home. Oh, I can barely
스폰지 알고
keep
있을
track
거
of them
아니야.
all. It's a very big job.
저도 배달을 돕겠어요.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh, which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
수프가 부족한 자선단체라 알고 있어요.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local
모르는데
charity that's
실제로는?
running low on soup.
Oh, who?
고아원이요.
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
수프가 부족한 자선단체라 알고
You
있어요.
asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
버려진 아이들을 돌보는 농장.
The farm for unwanted children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
야, 저게 한 달이 간다고 저게? 요리 된 건데? 상하지 않아?
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
요양원.
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you
Does somebody need a...
정신병원.
the insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
왜? 어째서 정신 건강에 안 좋은 건데? 맨정신 모임회가 뭐예요?
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
맨정신 모임회가 모일 만한 곳을 알고 있어요.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
주류밀매점 폐허.
You could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
아인슈타인 때문에
I'm
죄송해요.
sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
구구단을 알려주고 있어 걔한테. 자전거.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind.
힌트를 봐야겠는데. 손댈 수 있는 다른 사람? 실험실로 배달 봉사?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time.
I know a place where the Stay Sober...
Oh, where?
브라운 씨 집.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept.
연륜
I'm glad we couldn't
해결됐네
have
그럼?
had a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
연륜 해결됐다. 가서 말하자.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
이
Do you have
소환장
to deliver
말인데
a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
이 소환장이 아서 맥플레이커라고.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
할아버지가
Have you
뭘
seen
잘못을 했는 거지?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
아 맞아
Brilliant
키드
deduction,
테넌
Einstein.
부하였지 할아버지가. 소환될 수도 있겠다.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
회계사에서 범죄 조직 밑에서 회계를 봐주는 거구나. 키드 테넌에 대해 아는 거 있어?
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right.
술 말고 다른 건 안 되는 거야?
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Phew, yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
알콜만. 계속 가솔린 쓰는데. 그러니까 쟤는 과학적인 지식에만 앞서 있고 사회 구조를 잘 모르는 거야. 지금 저 박사 에미트는 못 쓰게 하잖아. 정유회사가 대체 에너지 개발해도.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
소설 타임머신 읽어봤어?
Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say
소환장
no?
배달하는 일?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
어딜 가면 아서를 찾을 수 있을까?
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah.
나가겠는데 저게 왜 나와?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course! Because he was a patent officer just like you.
아인슈타인한테 그 모자를 써보죠. 할아버지 모자. 이거를 냄새
Hey,
맡고
Einie,
찾아.
come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
가자, 할아버지 찾으러.
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
어? 여기는
Deja vu.
그 기자 할머니 살던데 거긴데. 할아버지가 여기 살고 있었던 거야?
Yeah? Who is it?
기자 할머니네 집에?
Fly!
I know.
뭐지?
Maybe not.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
아, 왜 숨은 거야? 이거 말을 하면 되는데 왜 숨은 거지?